All right.
Right.
You've got in the next 4 minutes. Tell your whole life story in as much detail as possible. Actually, let's make it a minute. Can you do a minute? See how quickly.
My whole life.
See how quickly you can tell your life story.
Okay, let's see. I feel like I have a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air story coming. Okay. Well, okay. I was born and grew up in Queens, New York. Then at some point, I grew up and moved to Manhattan. Then at some point, I grew up and moved to the Bronx. And then at some point, I grew up and moved to Phoenix. It's all about my geography. I don't know. I turned it into a geographical question.
Did you really like geography at high school? Is that what we're doing here?
No, actually, I didn't. I don't know why it turned into a geography lesson, but I think, though, me and Jeremy were talking about it, and living in New York City and growing up in New York City is kind of like a story in its own thing, because you just learn so much in that city. So that has a lot to do with my life story.
So is that what is that show? Sex in the City? That the city is the fifth character? Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, I've been on subways since forever, and when you go on subways, you learn stuff.
What do you learn?
I mean, you learn how to read people, who not to stand next to, who not to talk to, Yeah, I mean, there's more, but okay.
If you could wake up tomorrow having gained any one quality or ability, what would it be?
I think it would be really cool to have the ability to just speak any language.
Oh wow! Is there one that instantly springs to mind that you would want to speak? What would be the first language you'd want to try out?
I mean, because my family grew up speaking Sicilian dialect, Italian, and my other side spoke German. I would like to know those first. And then I'd like to know Creole so I can talk to Jeremy and his family Creole. That would be cool. But I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, it'd be so much easier, just like in the movies, right? You wake up and you're just doing it. What would I want? What quality or ability? I would in my head, I still got my childhood answer is the first one that comes to mind. I go, I want super strength. I don't know.
Well, you kind of did that.
I still, I want it back. Gee, it'd be nice. Yeah. I'm going to ask for just wake up and be crazy strong like the Incredible Hulk. So question 13 then. If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would you want to know?
My first answer, the first thought in my head is so funny. I would want to know the winning lotto numbers. That's such a boring answer, maybe, I feel like, but I don't know, I think that'd be fun. Wouldn't that be so fun?
All of a sudden, I'm seeing your life played out kind of like Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future. When he goes forward and he gets the sporting almanac, and then Biff goes back in time and puts a whole lot of bets down. I go, is that what you use the crystal ball for?
I never saw Back to the Future.
No, that's terrible. let's move
Yeah,
on because that makes me
I know.
sad. Um, if I
Yeah.
had a crystal ball and I could see the future, I would want to know that you'd seen Back to the Future in the future. That's my crystal. I just want to,
I'll
that'll
text
make me feel
you.
better knowing that you'll have seen Marty McFly once in your life.
Yeah.